I think it's been interesting so far, and it's 2 days of action-packed expertise that's going to be made available to people. So I think we'll see a lot of minds shift and discover things they didn't know before. There are some strong messages coming through that we need to look at our whole of society approach, our culture. That very strong message from Bruce Perry that if we don't collect the wisdom of parenting from previous generations and build on that, accumulate and have that knowledge. When you think about the kind of knowledge we accumulate about technology and about science and all sorts of areas, I don't think we're giving enough emphasis to that whole idea of parenting and what it means and how you can improve on but learn from the previous generation. So I think we need to persuade governments that they should take very seriously the cycle we are now seeing of neglect and abuse and try and identify ways in which we can overcome that cycle. But I think as a whole, society needs to take much more responsibility for this, and we should be perhaps a little less focused on our careers and our, building wealth and so on to refocus a bit on childhood. Now, that's not to say people don't do that, and people who are wealthy typically are more able to do it than others. So we've got to watch out for those people who are marginalised, who don't work, who've never had an experience of work in their family, and that's the case for many families now. They're the ones that are most vulnerable and who will be least likely to manage successful parenting. What comes through very clearly is they very much like to be with their parents, that whilst they feel safe where they are and the option is not there for them to go home, what they most want is for their parents to be good parents. So that comes through, I think, really loudly and clearly.